The results are in. We can now reveal the winners of MassDOT's Name-a-Snowplow contest. So we had a total of 4 winners here in Western Mass. In the kindergarten through 4th grade bracket, Tabitha Shearer's 4th grade class at Coleraine Central School won with Master Snowda, while Amy Carvalho's 2nd grade class, that's at Harrisbrook Elementary School in Ludlow, won with Frost Responder. There were also 2 winners from the 5th to 8th grade submissions, including Gina Wagner's 5th grade class at Lanesboro Elementary School, which came up with the Blizzard Boss, and Kristen Carey's 6th grade class, they won with Thaw Patrol. Of course, nice work to all those who participated and especially the winners.